Hey guys, it's Chris Kilcullen from the middle. Hey, listen, I wanted to just come together and just talk about some of the great things in this country. With all the negative media attention around politics these days, we forget how amazing this country is. And honestly, one of the big reasons why immigrants come here from all over the world. I have been blessed. I'm in the hotel industry, and I have been blessed to know people from literally every country in this world people that come here with nothing but the clothes in their back and make amazing careers for themselves and then create incredible wealth in the hotel business. This country is unlike any other country in the world. And one of the reasons why we get the top 1% of all immigrants from all over the world to come here to create the life for themselves. I was watching CBS Sunday Morning this morning, and I love that show. And David Pogue did an amazing segment on innovation in America and why America. Interviewed some great guys and great women from Shark Tank. But did you know that America invented electricity? We also invented the phonograph, the airplane, the zipper, believe it or not, the microwave, air conditioning, personal computers, GPS. We've invented lasers. We invented the smartphone, of course, AI, and on and on and on. And our innovation is just beginning. And that's one of the things that I love about this country. And one of the catalysts that I want to start with the middle. As I've shared before, we want to know your top three. What are the top three things you would fix in this country if you were president for the day? And if you've got some ideas, which we've got 300 million Americans out there with great ideas. Some of them might have the start of an idea, while the next guy might have the piece that could make that improvement, or the next lady that's got this brilliant idea to save some other problem. I don't know, but that's the point. We're going to come together. We're going to brainstorm on some incredible ideas to some of our nation's biggest problems. One of the things that's getting a lot of media attention right now is immigration and, of course, tariffs. Those are two things that are getting lots of attention these days. And, I had an idea that kind of comes from my history in real estate. In real estate, there's this program called opportunity zones that the federal government created. It was actually one guy's idea, believe it or not. One guy had this idea. He went to a politician, pitched it, sold it, finally got it passed, the first Trump administration. And what opportunity zones do is they allow somebody that has sold something that has capital gains risk. So if you made $100,000, for example, selling a car or a house or whatever, and it's profit that you're going to have to pay capital gains taxes on, you can invest it in an opportunity zone. And that opportunity zone is designated by the governor of each state to stimulate economic development in parts of the state that are depressed or need new jobs. Been a terrifically successful platform. The federal government, Trump administration, just released a version 2.0 that's going to roll out other benefits, but it stimulates development, it stimulates job growth, and it stimulates economic activity. So what if we took opportunity zones and layered them along the border? Okay, we've got this challenge right now with our trade deficit, where we're buying more from countries across the world than they're buying from us, and we're trying to onshore manufacturing. What if we created opportunity zones for manufacturers, where we create the same tax advantages for developers to go down and build manufacturing facilities? Let's say Apple raises their hand, or any manufacturer raises their hand and said, you know what, I'd love to bring that manufacturing back here. We put a developer down there to build a huge manufacturing facility. Okay, they're going to get tax benefits for building it. And then we offer immigrants a way to get a green card. You sign up, you register with the federal government, You then go through the hiring process online, of course. You get a green card to come to this country and work in the manufacturing facility. You get job training. The American government gets new tax wages off those wages. And of course, we're reshoring manufacturing that we desperately need. And we're getting highly skilled workforce in the process. Once you get 5 years, you get a citizenship. So we kill two birds with one stone. We're bringing in immigration in a healthy, legal way. We're also offsetting the challenges that we have with our deficit, trade deficit, and then we're stimulating the economy again. You know, these are the kind of ideas that we need a voice box for. This might not be the perfect solution, but it could be the start of one. And I'm sure there's some other people out there that have some ideas that could make this even better. We want to talk about healthcare, one of my top threes. We want to talk about all the problems that you, the American people, feel that our country needs to fix. We have the most brilliant minds in the world out there. And we're going to bring them together on the middle. So what I'm asking you to do is not go to the comments and give us your top three. I can't aggregate or gather that data. You need to go to the middle, THEMDLE.com. That's my website. There is a survey on there. It'll just ask you, it's really quick, take you about 10 minutes. Ask you the top three things that are important to you. Behind each problem, if you've got a solution, give us some ideas. Submit what you think we should be doing with the middle, whether you like it or not. And then tell your friends about it. Again, go to the middle, THEMDLE, click on how to get started, and it'll easily walk you through the program. Super simple, really easy. You can do it from your iPhone, I promise. I've done it. My wife's done it. We're gaining steam. We've got a lot of people submitting surveys. We're going to start gathering those surveys and giving you the results. We'll start that next week, as a matter of fact. And we would love to have you share this on your social media platforms. I can't do this alone. This is a very, very part-time job. It's not even a job. It's a passion project. I'm doing this on Saturdays. Couple hours a week is all the time I can afford. My day job and the rest of my life is just soaking up all my time. But I'm just painfully sitting here watching us get further and further apart. We're going to bring people together, and we're going to create a wave in this country that's going to be problem solvers. And we're going to look for ways that we can bridge the gap. You know, if I'm firmly planted on one belief and I can't listen to somebody else, then we've got bigger problems than that's the reason I'm doing this. So I would love your support. I would love for you to share this. All social media platforms. We're obviously on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and of course YouTube. So please share. Thanks so much. Have a great day. God bless America.